Mohamed Salah, third left, scored 44 goals for Liverpool in all competitions in 2017-18. BBC coverage. How to follow, watch live on BBC One at 12:30 BST. Listen on BBC Radio 5 Live in BBC Local Radio. Text commentary on the BBC Sport website. Team news. Egypt forward Mohamed Salah is almost 100% certain to play in Friday's World Cup opener against Uruguay in Yekaterinburg. Salah, 25, has not played since injuring shoulder ligaments during Liverpool's Champions League final defeat by Real Madrid on May 26, says boss Hector Cooper. I can almost assure you 100% he will play, save unforeseen circumstances at the very last minute, said Cooper. He could become the top goal scorer here and one of the greatest players. Cooper said Salah was doing very well and had recovered very, very quickly. He added, "We're trying to make him feel confident. The doctors are giving him the option to play or not, but I know Salah very well and I'm sure he's not afraid. He's not fearful." Defender Ali Jabr should also be fit to play after bruising his face in training. Uruguay, meanwhile, are expected to name a youthful midfield featuring 20-year-old Rodrigo Bentancur and Nahitan Nandes, 22. But they boast plenty of experience elsewhere, not least the potent front line of Luis Suarez and Edinson Cavani. Russia and Saudi Arabia are the two other teams in Group A. World 2018 Cuban Pesos Personality Quiz. Which country should you really support? World 2018 Cuban Pesos. Everything you need to know and 7 charts. Omens favor Uruguay. The build-up to this game has been dominated by the fitness of Salah. He joined the squad for training on Wednesday, completing the warm-up and then finishing the rest of the session away from the group. The team doctors said afterwards they were monitoring his progress day by day, and Cooper played down the importance of the forward, saying, "Our tactics don't solely revolve around him." The fuss around the Liverpool star could well play into the hands of the Uruguayans, who seem to have gone under the radar despite being strong favorites to top Group A. An experienced squad contains 4 players with more than 100 caps, and goalkeeper Fernando Muslera, 97, and forward Luis Suarez, 98, should reach their century by the end of the group stage. The potent forward pairing of Suarez and Edinson Cavani have also scored 93 international goals between them. All the omens point to a Uruguayan win. The South Americans come into this fixture on a run of 3 consecutive victories, while Egypt are without a win in 2018 and are yet to taste victory at a World Cup. Loro's prediction: even if Salah is at his best, it is going to be hard for Egypt to get out of this group. In their first World Cup since 1990, Uruguay have lots of big game experience and they will be looking to Suarez to provide some star quality to go with it. Prediction: 0-1. Loro's full predictions: Uruguay's forward pairing of Luis Suarez and Edinson Cavani have 93 international goals between them, 51 for Suarez and 42 for Cavani. Match facts: head-to-head, Uruguay beat Egypt in their only previous encounter. The Uruguayans are unbeaten against African opposition at the World Cup, W1, D2, while this will be Egypt's first meeting with a South American side at the tournament, defeating them 2-0 in Alexandria in August 2006. This is the Pharaohs' first World Cup appearance since 1990 and their 3rd overall. Egypt have never won a game at the World Cup finals, D2, L2. Head coach Hector Cooper is making his World Cup debut as a head coach. They lost 1-0 to England in their last game in the tournament. His only previous major tournament in charge of Egypt saw them reach the Africa Cup of Nations final in 2017, where they lost 2-1 to Cameroon. Goalkeeper and captain Esam El Haidari could become the oldest player in World Cup history, 45 years and 151 days. Mohamed Salah scored 5 goals in the 3rd round of African qualifying, more than any other player. Salah will celebrate his 26th birthday on the day of the game. Uruguay, 2-time champions. Uruguay have only progressed beyond the round of 16 once in their last 6 World Cup appearances, when they finished 4th in 2010. Uruguay have only lost one of their last 8 World Cup group games, W4, D3. However, they have failed to win their opening game at the last 6 World Cup tournaments, D3, L3. This is Oscar Tabarez's 4th World Cup appearance as a head coach, 1990, 2010, 2014 and 2018, more than any other coach at this year's tournament. Edinson Cavani was the top scorer in South American qualifying with 10 goals. Luis Suarez has recorded 5 goals and 2 assists in 8 World Cup games.